Welcome to An Ashley a Day. Hooray!
Hey everybody, welcome to day 66 of An Ashley a Day. Sorry for the really late upload, but I was getting my sleeping pattern back in order, which really means I fell asleep really early at like 7 o'clock and ended up waking up in time for class. So I didn't put out a video last night, but this is what I'm doing now. Sleeping so long, it was pretty much, 14 hours? Because it was like 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It's a long time. It made me think about sleeping. So I've read before that when you sleep, your body cools down in temperature, and it's supposed to. That's how your body restores itself. Probably why I like my room to be colder when I'm sleeping than warm. And that's sometimes why I open the window in winter, like right now. I sleep next to the heater, but I sleep with the window open because the heater's too hot. But I like to be colder when I sleep, and it makes sense because your body cools down. And last night, at around like 2 o'clock, so that would have been what? About 7 hours of sleep. My body was starting to get really warm, like I was starting to get really hot, and my windows cracked and everything. And it made me think that, does your body warm up when you wake up? Like, does it like get up, warm up, get out of bed, be uncomfortable and get out of bed? But I was not getting up at 2 o'clock at night for the next day. So it's like, I'm just going back to sleep. I think my sleeping pattern is hopefully back on track. Because like I said, I had lots of sleep last night. My whole sleeping pattern was messed up because I'd be going to bed at 3 or 4 at night, waking up at 7 or 9 based on what day of the week it was. So I wasn't getting enough sleep per night. And then after class, I would be super tired, so I would take a nap for a long time. And then after that, I'd be up for the rest of the day. But then at night, at the proper time, I wouldn't be tired, so I wouldn't be going to sleep, so which would lead me to go to bed at 3 or 4. So it was basically like a repeating cycle. So hopefully now that I had so much sleep that I am good. I don't feel the need to take a nap like I usually do. Normally after my psych class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it ends at 11 and I'm normally pooped already and I've only been up for 2 hours. So I normally take a nap. And now, I feel perfectly awake. So maybe I will be back on track. And so instead of going to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning, I'll be going to bed at 12 or 1, and that's usual for me, like college kid. So hopefully we're back on track in that sense, and my life will be so much better and less nappy. I like my naps, don't get me wrong, but it makes me go to bed super late, and I don't like that. Another thing, my Surface, for the past week-ish, I think since Tuesday, I had killed my charger. I have it here. It's a really nice charger. It's got like the funky little snap thing for my Surface. I don't know if I have one, but I have one. And it's really long, and I didn't have it coiled up or anything, so it would land underneath my chair, and when I would scooch my chair in, I would smush it. So this was the first one that happened, and since then I was trying to be careful with it. Tape ended up working, and it still worked, but then I did it again, and for some reason after this one I couldn't get it to work, so for about 3 days-ish, 3-4 days, I was without my Surface, and it was really sad. Stop shouting! So for 3-4 days, I was without my Surface, and I was really sad, and I bought a charger, and it came in, and so now I'm happy, because my Surface is what keeps me awake in class. It's weird, but I pay more attention playing like Minesweeper on my Surface than I do trying to pay attention. So when I'm trying to pay attention, I basically spend my entire time trying to stay awake, and I'll be sitting in class like, stay awake, I have to learn what this is. And I can't stay awake, I fall asleep. But when I have my Surface, Minesweeper or like a card game, it doesn't take too much thought on my part. So I'm just like clicking, and I'm like, yeah. Okay, noted. Write that down. Go back to the game and listen. And I'll take notes and then be playing a game. And it sounds like it wouldn't be useful, but like I said, when I'm in class and I'm trying to pay attention, I can't, because it's just dry or boring and I want to sleep. Maybe fixing my sleeping pattern might help this too. Maybe I'll be able to stay awake better in class and I won't have to resort to playing games. But I don't know, all I know is I have my new cord, and hopefully I won't destroy this one. I have it coiled up so it's not on the floor, because this thing, I don't know, I felt bad for smushing it, but I'll learn, because this is an expensive cord, it's like $40. But I now have my surface and I have my sleeping pattern back in schedule. So today started off really good, and I know today's technically day 67, but this video is for day 66, so when I'm wearing the same outfit on day 67, understand that I made both videos in the same day, and I'm not just wearing the same outfit the next day. But yeah, I hope you had a good day 66. I know it was yesterday, and I hope the rest of your day today for day 67 is good, and I will see you tonight or tomorrow whenever you watch the video. So until then, goodbye!